Today I'm talking about karma. First of all, I want to mention two universal laws. The first one is the law of cause and effect, which says that all output or actions have consequences, and these consequences are either good or bad and may cause positive or negative influence or effect on yourself or others. For example, if you are eating junk food or taking drugs or alcohol, you will eventually cause disease, physical disease in your body. The other law is the law of correspondence, which says that what happens around us is a direct reflection of what is happening within us. Our internal environments determine our external environments. Another way of saying that is the Hermetic law, as within, so without, as above, so below. If you are physically sick, that has an immediate physical cause, and then there's emotional, mental cause that causes the physical cause, and then before that there's the energetic and spiritual cause, which cause the rest of it. It takes time for something in the energetic realm to descend down into the physical, and that's why a lot of people can't see the connection between an energetic root to their physical problem. And when they're ill or they have some sort of physical injury or disease, they're unable to connect it to energetic or spiritual trauma. But that is the root cause of your physical disease or illness or injury. In clearing bad karma, you want to connect to that spiritual energetic root cause to clear it from the root. You can clear it from the immediate physical cause, and even that is already progress, right? Because even connecting to what physically caused your disease, illness, or injury, you can start to make it better. But it helps to go deeper than that so that you can clear it from the root, because if the root problem is still there, then it can manifest again. Things that are seemingly out of our control that are happening to us that we interpret as bad karma. Back in the day, for me, I manifested a bunch of speeding tickets, and I didn't understand the universal laws very well. I thought it was happening to me because of something bad I was doing, or because I was getting punished. Okay, first, yes, it was something that I caused, right? If I'm speeding, I'm gonna get a speeding ticket. Not always, but I'm more likely to get one, right? If I'm speeding, why am I speeding? What caused that physically, right? Physically, I'm speeding. And then emotional, mental cause to my speeding. Why do I feel like I need to speed, right? What am I feeling? What am I thinking? And then if you go even deeper, you'll connect to the spiritual, energetic cause of what's happening in my life and what's going on that is causing me to be in this whole situation mentally, emotionally, physically. Okay, so that's the law of cause and effect there. If you can connect to all those things, then you can fix the issue or stop it from happening again. The law of correspondence is I'm getting speeding tickets in my external environment, and that is a reflection of what's going on in my internal environment. It's telling me I need to slow down in my life. At that point in my life, I was doing bodybuilding and I was pushing myself too much. There was a lot going on at that time in my life, and I needed to slow down. I was piling on too much. I was not slowing down enough to be aware of the damage that I was causing to my life. So that's the law of correspondence. That's how you would apply it. Instead of me saying, this is happening to me, you would ask, what is this a reflection of within me? And that takes awareness. And yeah, it took me a while to figure that out actually, but hopefully these codes can assist you to be able to do that in your life quicker. Everything is a reflection in some way, shape, or form. Everything. Because we are all one. And what keeps coming up is the double slit experiment, how consciousness affects our reality, and there is no collapsing of the wave function, I think it's called, without consciousness. Consciousness is required in order for reality to solidify. That's like the scientific explanation of how you can see that everything is a reflection of you. When people do harmful things to others, like if you're judging someone else, you're actually judging yourself. Whatever triggers you about someone else is something that bothers you about yourself. If you're hurting someone else, again, it's the same thing. If you're triggered by somebody else, whatever triggers you about that person is something that bothers you about yourself. Everything is a reflection. And by going deep into that and connecting with these two universal laws, you can better understand how you are creating your own reality. And then there's also ancestral karma and the parallel lives that are happening where you gather karma also. The thing to remember about that is, first of all, you chose your parents, you chose your blood lineage. Before you incarnated, you chose it. So why did you choose it? Okay, this is deeper, but still everything manifests in the now moment. Through the now moment, you can connect to the spiritual, energetic root cause of why you're doing what you're doing, and seeing what you're seeing, experiencing what you're experiencing. Yes, we have blood lineage, DNA lineage, and it carries karma, right? And our patrimony carries karma, good or bad. I've come to realize that it's not an accident that I have the blood lineage and DNA lineage that I have. I chose it, and it also carries patterns, cycles, and loops that are like themes throughout multiple lifetimes and not just this lifetime. And that's how more so you can see that this is you're creating your reality. Just some light language to assist you to come to this realization quicker and to empower you to take your power back and to clear bad karma by changing your actions and your perspective in the now moment. By changing what you're doing in the now moment and connecting more consistently more of the time into the now moment, you are consistently jumping to higher timelines. This is also healing trauma. When you heal triggers as they happen in the now, you're healing trauma. Unyamu Shariana to Goran I Shariana Yawash Ayera Kra Kurant Ianariamu to Goyen Ayesh to Oayeshat A Urina Iamu Ayeshut Ur and Yaur Squa Nyamu Shariana Ka Ayesha Ianu Guayera Tara Kren Anina Yamu Ayena Tushi Yaut Ayesh Iana Urt. So Ra'ayana ya Musha ina ya was ya kurut yina ya Kur'an in anish Omyan ya ayeshut oye shariat ayera yariat yariarat ayeurat yariarat Kri ina ya nutur anteamuania ayarat yarat Uyat enayesh ayerat yana ukur oshiana yamu uayet anya Yenoshut uayes int ayerot oyestaniana Yewana yerana waki Yaunukur antiana Kuayeshatierana Yeratiana ka ayeratianara ayerana Yewashiera uayerat uayerat yana Kuayesha yana Ukur int anina kiaura yet ayesh Kur ina yerat ukariane amu uaye shat yaraka. Nyayena umayera yat ushira antiana. Yera untukurant yam uariat a. Yaurusukuriat a. Yerus yanariat a. Yawa yariase. Yarut uyinaria kara. Ariania ariana. Yarus uariana. Arianaria se. Yawashiara aria se. Ur antina yerasiana. Yaumakuayen ariana. Yauna siariana, yaura siakara ariana, ur ineamush, ur aniash, ioayesh, yamukuaya, yaurutukuaya, yawairati, yamukur intanya niamukurantianyada anyana, uariase, ukariana, ntariana, iraniata. Wakiara intariana kiaur sukuariana yerot ur an ina uniam us intanu quariana. Yeah, and clearing ancestral trauma, ancestral karma, generational curses, and all of this stuff. It's just, it's patterns that your family bloodline carries, right? That it's like if your parents' traumatized them, and then your parents traumatized you. It keeps going, right? Until we change it, the pattern, the cycle, the loop, until we close it, until we choose different, until we're conscious aware enough to see from a higher perspective and change the pattern, change the cycle, change the loop. Yuratina ya ukur antia usukuaye ariana ya urastayena kra muturanta urusutuyana yamratina tia shutur. There's a lot going on in the non-physical realm. Mushariyantush at erotushati. But even then, like, yes, it helps to have energetic hygiene, but we are always a vibrational match to what we attract. It's not possible to attract something that is not a match vibrationally to us in some way. For example, like an entity attachment, it needs like an energetic wound in order to get into your energy field. It can't just attach without finding that resonance. Like everything else, you can't attract something you're not a vibrational match to. So yeah, just keep healing, keep connecting. Taking your power back means rephrasing your mindset from why is this happening to me? This is so negative, or this experience is so bad, or whatever, to what in me is a vibrational match to this. And that can trigger people at first, but it's empowering to change your mindset to that, because then you can do something about what's happening. Qurin ante aura siena ia mushari or antianura ia kara umariane atushania mukur untukuaina iauro sut ariane or inam mukura tianiaras Yara siente shukur, and having patience and compassion with ourselves because this is hard work. And not a lot of people are into doing this type of work. But it's very rewarding, because if you can clear these wounds at a very core level, you can stop attracting the negative, whatever it is, the negative experience. You don't need it anymore. Like, you don't need to create it. You don't need to keep creating it. And life gets a lot quieter, more peaceful. Tushari Yanut Arias Yukariante Shariaka Urinanu Shutur und Huariana. Just keep clearing, healing, and connecting. Those two laws really helped me in my life to take my power back and to create a more peaceful reality for myself. So I hope this served you, and I will see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.